My major was psychology and philosophy, a split major, and I think it really fit in nice with what I was destined to do, I think, and to be a social entrepreneur. Whatever I learned at Nipissing, the small classes, getting to know your professors, the one-on-one conversations, the critical thinking, all of those things contributed to what I got to, live my passion. I'm going to answer that later, but, so it's a big contribution, and I'm very proud to be an alumni. I took that pride and convinced my 3 children to come to Nipissing University. And they didn't stay here, they went to other universities, but 2 of them ended up back here and in Teachers College, or it was Faculty of Education finally. And they are fantastic teachers. And from day one, they both said, their first day I knew if they didn't like it, they wouldn't stay. They loved it, and they got excellent training at Nipissing. My goal is that we all, that women, this applies to anyone, but for women especially, to stand up and be counted and not be afraid to fail, and let your voice be heard. It's really important. We're not there yet, so. And Clean Green Beautiful North Bay is really, it comes from the Heritage Gardeners, because the whole idea was to bring the beauty of the waterfront and the stewardship culture of the Heritage Gardeners through the whole city, so that when you round a corner on any street, you'll have something that will grab you, that will be remarkable, and say, that's so beautiful. So to find beauty in unexpected and expected places. So that is my goal, because those kinds of things, beauty brings people together. There's more interconnection, social connection. Where there's beauty, people want to gather there. And there's scientific evidence that actually lifts your whole spirit, your mental health, your physical, everything. So yeah, I think that is, I'm still living that dream. And I've been called relentless many times, so I know that someday I'm going to reach that dream. It's going to happen. It is happening. It's happening right in front of me. I get to see that every day, really. I am very fortunate that I got to live what I love to do, and that is, it starts right back at community, bringing people together to do great things, to realize their own potential. Everything I've done in the community as a volunteer has led back to community. And it took me years to realize that was the common denominator. And I'm just passionate about it. So I get to live that every day through the people I meet and the experiences I have. And it's just been my good luck, good fortune to meet people that just inspired me. And it happens every single day. Monique Lully is one of them. She's now in federal government doing some great things, and but she was a huge influence. And Dr. Marg Paul, wonderful, wonderful woman, a great surgeon, and after she retired, she ended up doing, you would believe it or not, sewing quilts and things, But she has been a huge influence, sending me books and creating this more of a back to philosophy, more of a spiritual vibe, and really enjoyed her quiet demeanor and just her unconditional kindness. When you're surrounded by people like that, it almost like osmosis, it becomes part of who you are too. And so I like to say, I don't think a day goes by that I'm not inspired by somebody. I like to be reminded of every day is, as I said, to lead with kindness and to do my very, very best. This is part of Living Fit philosophy or or our mantra, you might say, is to be a healing cell in the body of humanity. That is not my quote, that is by Will Bowden. And it's really just a movement to be gossip-free, complaint-free, and criticism-free. And that doesn't mean you can't disagree, but you can disagree in a respectful way. And the last thing is to treat your community like your family. I know I have been very fortunate to have a wonderful family, not just my own, but my brothers and sisters and my own family. My mother and father were great influences in my life, so they were very interesting characters. And I learned a lot about laughter and having a sense of humor from them, and how to party. That was that's a big one, especially in university. But they were resilient people, and they knew how to work hard, but they knew how to gather around their friends and treat them like family. So, you know, huge influence, and I think those are really good things.